fraudulent transaction, it is enormous. Per day, it is on an average, it is estimated some 100 crores rupees is lost by the innocent people. People who are using this digital transaction will lose faith in the system.
We learned from many passengers in the airport that there are some issues with the financial transactions in the airport, and for many of them, the flight has been delayed, and there is a lot of chaos in airport, not just in India, across globe. There are
Actually,
many chaos in many airports. It's all related to the financial transactions.
no, there is a news item that I've read that some of the flights have been affected across the globe, particularly in US. But I could not check up the veracity of that news. Practically, from the level of financial transaction, I'm able to say it with certainty that there has been no impact. There could have been some impact with regard to flights and other things. There is also a news that within an hour the system has been set right. The Indian government has also checked up and said that things have become all right and it has been rectified.
So, can you please explain to us what are the things that went wrong with this Microsoft crash? What are the financial transactions that got affected in India?
Yeah, as far as our country is concerned, particularly I checked up with many of the public sector banks, leading public sector banks, including State Bank of India, Bank of Baroda, Indian Bank, Bank of India, etc. I find that there is absolutely no impact of the because of the Microsoft outage that took place a few hours ago. The all the transactions, particularly with the customers as well as with the back office, all are having very smooth and seamless transaction, and it has absolutely no impact with regard to Indian banking system.
What is the statement from the union government, sir?
No, Indian the Information Broadcasting Ministry says that there was a small snag and there was the problem was persisted just for an hour, and immediately after that it has been set right. But the actually from the people who are affected, we are getting a feedback that the system is not completely all right. It has been temporarily some repair work has been done, but it is not fully all right. That is a feedback we are getting from the users.
Sir, what is the gravity of this outage issue? How far this can go? Because we could see that though it was just an hour, what will be the impact in the stock market? What will be the impact in the entire the financial transactions across the globe? What is the big picture, sir, in this?
See, actually, there is a belief that Microsoft is something very sacrosanct, and it is all beyond repair, and it is beyond, it is all, it is absolutely, it is flawless, and everything is perfect. Alternate system is there, disaster recovery mechanism is there. All these things are there, but from the present scenario, it is observed that it is also subject to flaws. It is also subject to problems. This really has opened the eyes of the people in the working in the software.
Sir, in countries like India, especially, all of us are moving towards the digital payments, digital wallet. In this case, how this loss, even if it is for 1 hour.
You know, as of now, it seems that the firewalls of the digital transactions of the banking industry, particularly dominated by public sector bank, is fine. But we cannot completely say that it is absolving all the people who are entering into this kind of transaction. There are many loopholes also. We are able to, and we are hearing every day there has been something or other, some fraudulent activity or there. It is not only because of the innocence or the ignorance of the users and the customers. It is also because of gaps in the system. So it has to be strengthened. Otherwise, the digital transaction will have a very great setback. Now we are moving towards complete almost automation and digitization in financial transaction, and particularly the urban India is more and more towards it compared to rural India. But if this system has to sustain, the firewalls have to be improved, and the fraudulent transaction, it is enormous. Per day, it is on an average, it is estimated some 100 crores rupees is lost by the innocent people. Those things have to be checked, and the cyber security system and the firewall system have to be improved. Otherwise, the people who are using this digital transaction will lose faith in the system, and they'll be forced to go back to the original this bullock cart method, like cash transaction, particularly for their day-to-day transactions.